Imagine spending $80,000 on a brand new luxury SUV, expecting it to hold its value, only to watch it lose half its worth in just 2 years. Sounds insane, right? But in 2026, this is reality for a shocking list of SUVs you might think are safe investments. Today, we're counting down 15 SUVs that have become practically worthless, or at least far less valuable than you'd expect, and why that's happening. If you're considering buying one of these, or even already own one, this video could save you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Let's start with one that surprises many people, the Maserati Grecale. It has that sexy Italian styling, a badge that screams luxury, and performance that turns heads. But when it comes to resale, it's one of the worst offenders. Data shows a Maserati Grecale can lose nearly 50 to 60% of its value within 3 years. Why? First, Italian luxury is beautiful, but not always practical. Maintenance costs are high, repairs are expensive, and the brand doesn't have the same resale prestige as a Porsche or BMW. Combine that with the niche market for Maserati SUVs, and you've got a recipe for rapid depreciation. Next, the Maserati Levante. Think of it as the bigger sibling to the Grecale. Sure, it's powerful and luxurious, but the resale story is the same or worse. These high-priced Italian SUVs drop value faster than most luxury sedans. It's the perfect storm: high initial price, costly upkeep, and low second-hand demand. If you are planning to trade it in after a few years, brace yourself. You'll get much less than you paid. Moving on to the Range Rover, particularly the full-size and sport models. These are iconic, undeniably stylish, and promise incredible off-road capability. But here's the catch. They are expensive to maintain, and historically, they depreciate faster than most luxury SUVs. Even with all the tech and luxury features, buyers in the used market are wary. Imagine paying $120,000 for one and realizing it could be worth less than $50,000 just a few years later. That's not just depreciation, that's a shock. Speaking of European brands, let's talk Alfa Romeo Stelvio and Tonale. These Italian SUVs look incredible, handle well, and attract attention wherever they go. But Alfa Romeo suffers from the same problem as Maserati: niche demand. Reliability concerns and high maintenance costs push buyers away in the used market. That means your once coveted SUV could lose value faster than almost any mainstream alternative. The American brands aren't immune either. Take the Dodge Durango and Hornet. Big body SUVs and even compact models like the Hornet are falling out of favor fast. Consumers are moving toward fuel efficiency, technology, and even electric options. The Durango, despite its power, has seen huge depreciation over the past few years, especially when compared to rivals like the Jeep Grand Cherokee or Ford Explorer. And speaking of Jeep, the Grand Cherokee and Grand Wagoneer L might feel like solid American icons, but they're losing ground in resale too. Why? Luxury buyers expect reliability and tech, and these models, while luxurious, often come with high service costs. Plus, heavy discounts on new models flood the used market, crushing resale values even further. Moving north, the Nissan Armada and Murano. These large SUVs were once thought to be safe family investments, but the market is shifting. Families now want SUVs that are fuel-efficient, tech-savvy, and retain value. The Armada, with its massive engine and old-school interior, doesn't meet modern expectations. The Murano faces similar issues, with outdated platforms and fewer buyers interested in used models. Luxury doesn't guarantee resale safety, as the Jaguar F-Pace shows. Stunning design, smooth ride, yet rapid depreciation. The reason? Jag's reliability perception isn't great, and the competition in luxury SUVs is brutal. Even with all the features, buyers hesitate, driving resale values down. The Infiniti QX80 is another luxury SUV struggling to maintain value. Large, plush, and powerful, but resale numbers tell a different story. It's heavy, thirsty on fuel, and costs a fortune to maintain. Buyers in the used market often skip it for more practical or reliable options, leaving owners staring at steep value drops. Don't forget Buick Enclave. A solid family SUV, yes, but it's losing resale because of market trends. People want crossover efficiency or something with higher status. Even though the Enclave is comfortable, practical, and safe, the resale market is punishing it. At this point, you might be thinking, is there a pattern here? And the answer is yes. Across these 15 SUVs, whether luxury European, big American, or niche brands, the same factors keep showing up: high initial cost, expensive upkeep, limited demand in the used market, and rapid depreciation. Let's break it down further. High initial price means a car has to be in high demand to retain value. If only a small group of buyers are interested, like with Maserati or Alfa Romeo, resale values crash. Add expensive maintenance and repairs, and suddenly that $100,000 SUV becomes a $40,000 liability after just a few years. Brand perception also matters. Porsche, BMW, and Audi have strong used markets, even for expensive models. Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and even Jaguar, beautiful as they are, don't have the same trust. Buyers fear reliability issues, high repair bills, and parts scarcity. This fear translates directly into lower resale prices. Another factor is market trends. In 2026, consumers increasingly prioritize technology, efficiency, and electrification. SUVs with older platforms, gas-guzzling engines, or outdated infotainment systems simply aren't as appealing. That's why even big, iconic models like the Dodge Durango or Nissan Armada are losing value. And let's be honest, incentives and dealer behavior make it worse. Heavy discounts on new models and trade-in offers flood the market, saturating supply and lowering resale prices for anyone trying to sell a few years after purchase. This isn't just theory, it's happening right now, and it's why some of these SUVs feel nearly worthless if you're rethinking purely in terms of resale. But before you panic, let's add perspective. Worthless is dramatic. These SUVs still function. They still offer luxury, comfort, and performance. The key is that they aren't safe financial investments if your goal is high resale value. If you keep them long-term, drive them well, and take care of maintenance, depreciation hurts less. But if you were expecting to sell after 3 years for a decent percentage of the original price, the market has other ideas. So, what can you do if you're shopping for an SUV in 2026? Consider brands with historically strong resale like Porsche, Lexus, or Toyota. Look at vehicles with proven reliability and maintenance affordability. Or, embrace the SUV you love but understand the depreciation hit and plan for it financially. Knowledge is power, and knowing which SUVs are losing value fastest can save you a fortune. In the end, 2026 is a brutal year for many SUVs. Maserati Grecale, Levante, Range Rover, Alfa Romeo Stelvio, Dodge Durango, Nissan Armada, and the rest on this list are suffering from rapid depreciation, niche appeal, and market trends that favor technology and efficiency over brute luxury and brand prestige. Some of these vehicles may never hold the value they once seemed to promise, making them cautionary tales for new buyers. If you're considering a new SUV purchase, think twice about these 15 models. They might be beautiful, luxurious, or even exciting to drive, but the resale market doesn't forgive. And if you already own one, drive it, love it, and consider keeping it longer term, because selling too soon could cost you more than you ever imagined. So, what do you think? Are these SUVs truly worthless, Or is the market just shifting faster than expected? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want us to make a list of the 10 SUVs that actually hold value best in 2026, hit that like button and subscribe. You won't want to miss it. Remember, it is not always about the car you buy, it is about understanding the market and making smart choices. And now you know which SUVs are hitting the depreciation wall hardest.